Hey y'all, good morning and happy Christmas Eve. This video is going to be me just going through what's in my Paper Republic Grand Voyageur Traveler's Notebook. This is in the size XL and in the color Cognac. I've had this for 5 months and I've been using it pretty much every day for the last 5 months. So you can see all the nicks and scratches and color changes that I have developed with the patina over the last 5 months. I take this with me pretty much everywhere I go, and I don't baby it. I don't usually protect it or put it in a bag or anything. I usually just throw it in my tote bag for work that day. If I am protecting it though, I have this pouch that I put it in. This is a Vera Bradley tech pouch, I think is what they call it. But it's just like a quilted pouch. I think is meant to hold computer cords, but I put my iPad mini in there and it also perfectly fits my traveler's notebook just for a little extra protection. So if you're looking for something like that, this is a perfect fit. So when I first bought this, I kind of regretted it because I thought, wow, that was kind of a waste of money. But I don't feel that way anymore because this is my workhorse. This is my brain all in one little package here. And it's heavy. I weighed it yesterday and it was 2 pounds, 3 ounces. So not for everybody. And I don't have to pack it out as much as I do, but I like how it's set up. So first of all, there are a couple of pieces that are just floating around in here. So the first thing I've got just stuck in here is my Kindle Paperwhite. So this is the normal Paperwhite. I think it's a 7-inch screen, so that's in there. I've also got a Hobonichi pencil board that I have a pen holder attached to the back, and that's floating around. I am a teacher, and so I also have my grades for the quarter just tucked in here in the back, and so I'm not quite done with these yet, so I'm going to leave that back there. There are basically 2 components to the way that I have this set up. The 2 components I have are a Chic Sparrow dashboard that I've trimmed the top off of, so it acts more like a folder now, and this has 2 inserts in it. And I also have a hardbound Moleskine weekly planner, and this is the 18-month version. I need the 18-month version because, like I said before, I'm a teacher, and my school years run from August to May. So in my brain, years go from July to June. So in order for me to get all those months in, I need the 18-month version. So the fact that this is a hardbound book makes this quite a bit heavier, and the fact that it's an 18-month makes it even heavier. But I actually like that it's an 18-month because here in the back, I just take the months I don't need and I white them out, and these become notes pages. So I made like an index here of the pages in the back, and I numbered them. You can see down here in the corner, I numbered them, and this will be my notes pages throughout the year. I like having a hardbound book because they archive really neatly on my shelf. I've been using this type of planner for maybe the last 4 years, I think. I also have, do I have my journal? I don't have my journal. Hang on. I also have my journals are all the Moleskine hardbound, and I really like how these all archive on my shelf, and I do pick them up pretty frequently and reference them. So even though it adds more weight to it, I think it's worth it to have something that I want to look back to. So I will make a separate video maybe about this if you want to see it, just how this works from a teacher's perspective. But the other part of that is maybe the more interesting part in terms of this particular setup. So I'm going to show you this piece. Up in the front, I've just got some pictures of things that make me happy. I've got my hamster, which is the newest addition to our family. I got her about a month ago. Her name is Audrey Hepburn. These are my dogs, and I just like having this right up front. So the first thing I see when I open my planner at work, or when I'm on my bed journaling or sitting in the passenger seat of a car, this is the first thing I see, and it just makes me happy. So inside here, I've cut this piece here so it looks like a secretarial pocket. And so inside the flap here, I've just got some stickers I'm trying to use up. I'm not really a sticker girl, but I have them, so I'm trying to use them. I think I literally bought these in like 2019, like so long ago. Has she even been around that long? I can't remember. A very long time ago. And then just some like pieces of legal pad that are trash notes if I need to just throw something away real quick. I am a proud graduate of the University of Georgia School of Music. So I've got two pictures here, one of the Red Coat Band and one of the Wind Ensemble, just because it makes me happy, makes me proud of my roots. Go Dogs. There are a few of these sticky pockets in my setup. I think there's maybe 3 at various places, but these are just those adhesive pockets from the Target dollar spot. And I have them floating around because I have index cards that I use a lot, like for to-do lists. This particular one is my 2025 goals and the mind map that I use to create them. And I take these with me everywhere I go. So I made this on December 31st of 2024, and I tote it around with me all year long. And as I go throughout my year, I check off the things that I accomplished. Today is December 24th, 2025. So in a couple days, I will take myself on like a little coffee date to my favorite little coffee shop, and I will make a new one of these, and I will put these, I'll tape them into my journal so I will have them forever. And I'll look back on them and I'll say, okay, which ones did I not check off? Are they no longer important to me? Do I need better systems to help me achieve my goals? I'll just do some analysis with that and then make my new goals for the new year. And so these live right up here up front. This is just an extra blank small note card. When we as a staff do our student support meetings, we identify students who we just want to write a positive note to. I teach middle school, 8th grade in particular, and 8th grade is just kind of tough. And sometimes our kids just need a little pick-me-up. So I stole an extra one of these, and I keep it with me just in case I see a kid who just needs a little something positive in their day. These 2 inserts I'll talk about in just a second. In the back here, I've got some stencils. This is a little card from the Kathleen Edelman I Said You Heard study, which I really recommend. And I think I've kept this with me every year for the last 6 years. I think I've had this card. And it just reminds me that people are different and have different needs. So I am a green, my husband's a red, my son is a yellow, and I just like to have this just as a reminder of what people need and that people are different from me. So that's in one of those little Target adhesive pockets, again, back there. Tucked back here, I have this little Kanban board that I made. If I touch technology, I end up in Narnia. I get so distracted, especially when I have a lot of tasks I need to complete. So I started doing a Kanban board this year just to help me focus what tasks I needed to do, what order I needed to do them in. And then once I start feeling distracted, I'll actually take this off and I'll say, okay, no, that's what you're working on right now. And I will literally have to look down to remind myself of what I'm doing. This is almost like a little accommodation that I created for myself. So this Kanban board with the color-coded sticky notes lives here for the days that I need it. I don't need it all the time, but I like having it there. These 2 inserts are here. They're going to be changed at the new year because of something I just got in the mail that I'll talk about in a different video. But these 2 inserts right now are here because I'm going to be starting grad school in May. After 15 years teaching, I finally am going to go get my master's degree. Very proud of myself. And so I'm kind of taking a semester 0 to prepare for that. So I've got some notes that I'm taking in just this lined moleskin notebook. I know moleskin has this paper quality issue, but I found that the lined ones are really, really nice, and they work really, really well with fountain pens. The blank ones, not so much. But anyways, that's what this is here for. And then this insert is one that I printed at home myself. I hope you can see the Etsy shop name here. I got this obsession from this girl on YouTube. If you've been on YouTube for a while, you probably know who it is. Her name is Amanda, and I think her channel name is Ink Imperfections. That's what it is, Ink Imperfections. And she uses inserts from this shop, but shortly after she kind of blew up, the shop closed. But I have the files still. So I print these files at home. This one is just a blank month on 2 pages, and I will use this to track like my grad school assignments. Right now, I just have our school calendar in there. I teach 8th grade. My son is in 8th grade. We're on the same schedule, which is nice. And so I just have that here. I think at one point I had some things like, yeah, I had like his football schedule in here, but I don't really use that anymore because I don't need it. But yeah, I just have like a month on 2 pages to get me used to having this insert for when grad school does finally start. And then on the back here, there's some more University of Georgia paraphernalia. We are big UGA fans. Like I mentioned, I'm a graduate, and I'm really, really proud of that. So we had the opportunity to go to a really big football game a couple months ago. So there's a picture from this. Faces redacted per their request. And yeah, if there's anything that you want me to dive deeper into, I would love to show you. Let me know. I haven't been on YouTube in quite some time. So this was a fun return to something I used to enjoy. Thanks for watching.